Cool, third list. Wasn't that a really, really cool session last night? Very, very good session. Well, over the coming weeks, I've got a Q&A video to do. If there's any questions you want to ask me, like I said, find the Q&A video and type your question in the comments section. That's coming soon. I'm actually waiting for one person, or the person who's been tagging me, please do a Q&A session, to put her comment in, and then I'll probably do it. I've actually, so I haven't forgotten about it, but she's been asking me for it for freaking ages, so it'd be a bit unfair for me to do it and she didn't realise. Gonna try a few little experiments. I mean, I don't think this is going to work at all, but just for the hell of it, people have said, why don't you try turning on every single box you have on at once and see what happens? Okay, but I think it's just going to be a din, an absolute noise, but we can try that, certainly. Another one which I'm going to try, which will be interesting, is... Oh, car coming up. Hello. Oh, wave to me, thank you. You got a Christian sign in the back. I think if you knew what I did, I don't think you'd be too approving of what I do. Anyway, the other thing someone said, I know who it is, but I'm not going to give names and stuff, which is quite interesting, a kind of good idea, but I've got to work out how to record it and whatnot. Basically, because I've got quite a few boxes or radios, he said, why don't you set different radios, so they all must be away from each other, and set them all to a radio station of some description, as many as you can cover with those boxes, okay? And each one has a recorder on them, so you're recording, and you set the recorders all to go off at the same time, and then in another room, completely away, so obviously none of the audio from each of the other radios bleeds into each other, because, do a session, and then record that session, obviously, and then go over the recordings you got from each session, see if any words have been changed, manipulated, and work out exactly what Spirit may or may not have, changed. That's a good idea. I just don't really know how to implement it because I haven't got that many recorders and space as well. I've only got 3 or 4 rooms in my house, so you're gonna. But that's a good idea. If someone else can do that, even that'd be great. Also, as well, as you know, sometimes you do really well with contacts, other times you don't do so well. So, and I don't know what the reason for that is. Yesterday was a really good session. Lots of swear words. I don't know, I overkill the swear words, but honestly, you're not going to get that many swear words on British radio. You're really not. So, stands to reason to be a good validator. If you get the odd one, maybe it was an accident, I don't know. But when there are that many, I asked some quite tricky, provoking questions in the last session. I do have my own views on a certain religion, sure. I'm entitled to my own opinion, I'm afraid, and it's barbaric. I don't even want to go there. It's not my place on YouTube. I don't cover those types of videos. I watch them and I debate sometimes online with people about this. But so please note, if you are offended by any of my views on certain religions or whatever, you have to deal with it, I'm afraid. It's not just an opinion, it's history, and it's brutal, and there are a lot of people suffering, and it's just not right. You want a definition of cult and deluded, that'd be one. And it's nothing to do with having a phobia over such thing, ain't a phobia, I promise you that much. There are plenty of peaceful people, but those peaceful people are technically not practicing the religion properly. Does that make sense? And I'm glad they don't, really, really glad they don't. So I apologise, but don't apologise at the same time, if you get what I mean. Alright. So yeah, there's something else I was going to talk about as well. Some other stuff. Yeah, I'm on with Dr. Ray tonight, as I always am on Mondays. I actually don't think we've got a guest, so I think it's going to be a bit of a wing it. Everyone's busy, so no guest at the moment, as of time. So yeah. What else? There is something else, but I can't remember. Oh, so I'll do my head in now. Nah. I think that'll do for this. You get the gist anyway, on the few things that I want to talk about. So yeah, a few little experiments. Q&A coming up. Sorry about my views, but you have to deal with that. And it's not just through phobia, it's through massive research, I promise you. That's about it, really. Take care, Furtless, and I'll see you tomorrow or tonight on Dr. Ray's. Bye-bye.